Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another vlog and another video. Not going to make this vlog and video super long tonight because got home from work. Got 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 home got 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 home got 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 home got got home from got got home from got home from got home from work a little while ago, and it's getting late. It's getting late and stuff, but I just thought I'd kind of say I think I'm leaning towards maybe just throwing throwing these right here in the trash. You probably I I know I know that I had shown you this in one of my videos from around this time last week. What we had originally gotten is Roseland Water Park refund tickets a week ago this past Saturday. Um, uh, Last weekend when we had the storms and stuff, and we had kind of made a brief run there, but decided, um, uh, but then when the skies hit, but then that was the day of the storms and stuff, and when we had gotten just a couple rounds in the wave pool, remember, and then how the skies had literally opened up after that. And so when my partner that had went with me had asked, well, had insisted and suggested going running up one more time over to the gate before we took off and seeing if we could get any refund tickets, and this is what we were able to get right here. Well, I'm kind of leaning towards being faced with the possibility of maybe just throwing these in the trash and doing Darien Lake on Friday. The fact of the matter is, Darien Lake was kind of more the bigger concern, you know, you know. So I mean, I'll take maybe one or just 2 more days to make my final decision and give our people here my final answer for this for this Friday and stuff. But I'm thinking I'm going to be probably faced with the possibility of just, you know, just getting rid of these and throwing these right here in the trash, throwing these right here in the dumpster, or I could just kind of put them somewhere where I won't be where they won't be where where they won't be where they won't be in where they won't be in my where they won't be in my face so much, but maybe kind of remind me about stuff for next year and next ne, ne, next next ne, next next summer next summer and next season next summer and next season, maybe for a year from now. But I'm kind of thinking I may just be leaning towards just being faced with the possibility of maybe just passing this up right here and dealing more with Darien Lake, something that was kind of more of a more more higher concern a little bit, you know. Um, so, um, but yeah, I just, you know, I know a lot of people said Darien Lake. You know, when I've continued getting other people's advice on what I should probably maybe kind of, you know, do more so. I mean, they ultimately said it's ultimately my choice, but the fact of the matter is, Darien Lake, you know, in a lot of people's opinions, including my mom's, usually is so much better. Um, you know, because again, get the best of both worlds: rides, roller coasters, and water park. You know, it was definitely disappointing. It was definitely disappointing last Saturday. You know, having the storms and stuff, and you know, again, it was as nice as it is that we were able to get these refund tickets. I'm very glad that partner that ended up going with us last Saturday had suggested running up over to the gate at Roseland Water Park one last time before taking off and stuff, and slowly heading home. If we could get any kind of like refund, and this ending this ending up this ending up this ending up this this ending up this ending up this ending up this ending up being the reason this ending up this ending up this this ending up this this ending up this ending up being the result right here. But you know, I'll take maybe just 1 or 2 more days to think about it. I do need to make my decision shortly about whether I do this right here. I'm representing Roseland Water Park, or if I just do, or if I just, or if I just, or if I just decide to just have myself faced with the possibility of either throwing these in the trash, or throwing these in the trash or in the dumpster, or just kind of, just at least passing this all up and just dealing with what was more of the higher concern beforehand, doing one other time of Darien Lake. You know, it is obvious that the thing that may have changed things a little bit on our thoughts about stuff for this Friday was the fact that when we had originally went here to what this says right here, Roseland Water Park, a week ago last weekend, but that was the day of the storms. We took a brief chance with stuff there, but only got a couple rounds in with the wave pool before the skies had officially opened up and stuff. So again, either I'll just be throwing these in the trash and throwing these in the dumpster, or maybe just putting them in like a drawer here in like my nightstand, and just have them to look at till we hit next season, to kind of remind me of stuff for next year and next summer and next season maybe, and stuff, so I'm kind of leaning towards just being faced with being faced with the possibility of passing this up right here, and maybe dealing with something was more higher concern to begin with beforehand. I'll take one more day to just think about it just a little bit more, but I know that I do need to make my decision shortly. It's probably in best interest that I try and make my decision by pretty much probably midday on Wednesday, because people around here need to know before Friday about what my final decision and my final answer is, on whether I'll just do Roseland, or just deal with something that was more of a higher concern, Darien Lake, Darien Lake or something. Darien Lake and stuff probably. It is obvious. I do agree that Darien Lake definitely has a lot more to offer. That being a more higher concern and stuff. That had been being a more higher concern of mine. Yes, of course, the place that I had went to Darien Lake with just about 2 months ago, end of June, had offered if they were to try and go this upcoming Sunday. It's just that the day after I have full schedule next week for Labor Day with work, so Usually the final day before that I like to have to rest. I can even just sort of kind of think on that for another day, couple of days, but I do need to make my decision on all that real soon, and shortly, and shortly, real shortly, real short, real short, real short, real shortly, because everybody's got to know before the end. Everybody's got to know. Everybody